that. I get that as well. I'm stuck with Timothy Bradley for Top Rank. Timothy Bradley. If Timothy Bradley didn't,
he's a puppet.
Physically, if they didn't put a mirror under Timothy Bradley's nose, I wouldn't know that he's alive.
Timothy Bradley's made
by the way, that was a good joke, and you just let it roll right on by.
Timothy Bradley is made by a product of Top Rank, and so he's okay with that. He's okay with whatever Top Rank says they're good with, because that's his career. When someone says, hey, you lost that fight, no, I didn't. The judges and Top Rank said I did, so I won. But everyone thinks you lost both Manny Pacquiao fights, and you should have lost the Ruslan Provodnikov fight. What about the Juan Manuel Marquez fight? Another very, very close one. And so it's kind of programmed Timothy Bradley to be a top-ranked guy. Better love that company. They made you that guy. Not the fans. All the fans think you lost. You say Timothy Bradley the most diehards? Please. Pacquiao whooped his ass twice. Right? Lee, am I serious?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
When he fought Ruslan Provodnikov, 12th round, he's on all
Provodnikov,
four. Provodnikov, whatever. And in the 12th round, he's all on four. Dude, in the last 5 seconds, he takes a knee so the bell can ring. That's a quit.
Yeah. It is.
Get out of here. So I know why Timothy Bradley, Lomachenko, he's God. Oh, he walks on water. He does whatever Bob Arum tells him.
Let's dial it back in for a quick split second here. What round would you have hit fast forward on the Danny Roman Moises Flores fight?
You know what? I was interested in Danny Roman, Lee. Look at
till what round? I was good till
about round 7.
You made it that far? I made it to 5 or 6, and I was done.
Well, that's only. I only did a few more rounds above you. Look at, you knew he was going to win, right? That's what happens in this fight. There's nothing Moises is doing that he's not building up for a big finish here. He's a punching bag. He's a guy that can't quit. He already has 2 strikes.
How is he undefeated? How is Moises Flores undefeated?
He had one overturned. He had a knockout because they fight nobodies probably. If we look up his career, it's probably going to show he's fought nobodies. He fights Rigondeaux, gets knocked out, gets it reversed to a no decision, comes in this fight and gets dominated again. So he should have 2 losses in his last 2 fights when they picked up his competition. We shouldn't be talking about him anymore. We should not be talking about Adrian Granados anymore at 18-6. He's lost 5 of his last 10, I believe, with 1 no decision. And this guy's
how did you segue back to?
Because I'm trying to show a point of where we're at right now in boxing. All right?
I'm trying to keep a semblance of order on the show. It's all relative.
It's all the same. Yeah, it's all this PBC bullshit that we had to watch last night. What are these guys, like you said? They went up against nothing in the sports world. And the best you had to offer your fans, these fans...
Nothing. They could have literally have stolen the night. Literally have stolen the evening. And
give some guys some major plugs.
Because the best thing I could say about the fight last night was, how did you find that many people to go to this shitty-ass boxing card?
Spence Jr.'s the truth. Come on now.
All right, which takes us to the main event of the evening. Errol Spence versus nobody.
Nobody.
And I mean, when I say nobody, I mean this dude.
Hey, Lee, you know I love my underdogs, right?
Okay, when the takeaway line from the fight, and I quote, is, taking care of business in the ring. Well, dude, when you fight a nobody and your body blow that stops the guy in the first round, and by the way, that's what happened. Errol Spence...
Round one,
body blows this guy, and he goes to his knees and doesn't get up, right? I would like to go back to the interview with Jim Gray earlier in the evening, Andrew.
Yes.
Where Jim Gray asked, why are you so calm, Mr. Ocampo? And I would like to answer that question right now. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
I'm speaking on behalf of Carlos Ocampo. To answer Jim Gray's question of why am I so calm? Because I'll be taking a dive the first chance I get.
Oh, shoot. Nah, he's a nobody. Lee, come on. This is a soft kid. He's 21. He ain't never been hit like that.
Okay, did you look at the punch in slow motion?
Yes, it looks like he
How
gets
does
right
the
under his
body
arm.
blow? No, it wasn't. It actually hit his arm first and then went into the body. So it lost velocity going into the body.
It's a pretty good shot. He's soft. He's 21. He's never been at this level. I bet you when you look at his record, they've been giving him slow pitches all his whole career, Lee. He's never faced anyone at this talent. That's why we don't know this kid.
This was an epic bullshit fight.
He's smiling at did anyone see Spence smiling at him during the announcements? When they're announcing him, he's over there. He's only 21. He don't know what he's doing. He has no idea, and he landed 3 punches, and we all got excited. Hey, look, he landed something. Oh wow, maybe it's a fight. Bink. No, it's not. Wait,
it's not. He took a dive. He wasn't getting up from the first body blow.
Jeez Almighty.
It was bad. It was bad, Andrew. It was bad.
And his last fight was Lamont Peterson.
But hold on, let's cover why this is bad for a quick second. First of all, the 20,000 people or so that they managed to get into the stadium. This event was held in the Dallas Cowboys stadium, right?
Practice facility.
Was it?
Yeah, the practice facility.
But still, it was a large number.
14,000. Yeah, 14,000 turned out.
Right?
Lee.
Those people are never buying another fucking ticket.
I don't know about that. Spence is pretty popular. Spence has been one of the most popular fighters for the PBC. Came in real heavy. Got real big. That one show where he did it on the NBA. I think it was the All-Star game, and they had 6 million views. Lee, 6 million.
Andrew, I'm wrong. I'm about to say the worst thing I've ever said on the show.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh. What happened?
So it's in regards to Errol Spence fans.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Moises' kid.
And Errol Spence being an African-American male who is the champion. I'm just kind of warming everybody up to what I'm about to say.
What? What do you think? What are you thinking?
The 14,000 Dallas people who went to that fight are fucking retards. And we should annex Texas away from the state.
No, actually,
we should get rid of everybody in Texas. No, I'm giving Texas back to Mexico.
No, you can't do that.
It's going. I'm building a wall around Texas.
As a man who used to know the pay-per-view industry, Texas is very big into boxing.
No,
they know that. They don't know.
They don't know. They clearly don't know. They clearly don't know. You know why? Because 14,000 people paid for that horseshit fight. With all the Spence drama that went down last night, of course there was Errol Spence himself after the fight wanting to fight everybody, including King Kong. He wants Garcia Porter winner. He wants anybody that will basically fight him.
Will you stop? You're lying. That's fake news, people. Lee's lying right now. He said 2 names. Porter, Garcia. That's it. And did you notice Showtime forgot the name of Terrence Crawford? Oh, now all of a sudden he's Bud Crawford? Who the fuck is Bud Crawford?
Well, yeah. Terrence Bud Crawford.
Listen, I don't want to call them cowards. I don't want to call them scared. Listen, they're what Mike Tyson said. They're businessmen. They're not prize fighters. Prize fighter says, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. The dude that had, like, all the titles, a weight division under me, and moved up to mine and took a title. I want that guy. Because they say he's the best in the world. Businessmen. You threw out 2 names that should be title defenses, not a unification. Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, are you serious? 2 dudes for a vacant title on a guy they both lost to.
You are very fired up today.
Oh, I'm ready. 2 names. Should have came out of Spence's mouth when he was asked that question by Jim Gray. I want Keith Thurman. But Thurman isn't fighting right now. Thurman won 2 titles. All of a sudden thinks he's the Sugar Ray Leonard of boxing and retired. So, not Thurman. Then I want Terrence Crawford then. Because they say he's the best in the world. Because he was the undisputed junior welterweight champion of the world. I want those 2 guys. That's it. That's all I'm looking at. What did we get? Oh, Jim, I want to fight these 2 guys because we're both under the same management and, it's a unification. It's not a unification. They're fighting for a vacant title on a guy they both lost to. That's the champ.
You're angry.
I am angry. I'm over this. Listen, too many
Why
times
are you so surprised by the PBC? Do you really think they're going to come around?
Getting old. No, wait a minute. It's all getting old. Because Terrence Crawford fought Jeff Horn, who people say was fabricated by...
but okay, he was fabricated, but he beat Manny Pacquiao. He
defended
defended the title. We don't know what he could have done outside of Australia.
We all seen the fight. Lee, we all seen... Remember, I won money on it. Don't get me wrong. But we all seen the damn fight. And remember, did I tell anybody on Fight Net Radio to bet Jeff Horn to beat Terrence Crawford?
Well, yeah, because he was 10-1.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, actually, we did.
No, you said 10-1. You didn't say he was going to beat him. You didn't say, this is my pick. I've got Jeff Horn by 12-round split decision.
Actually, I had Jeff Horn winner.
You better bring up the audio because you said you would bet on him because of the odds.
Yeah, no, I bet on him because of the odds. But, there was nowhere in my mind.
That has nothing to do with the fight. You went off of odds.
True.
And that's your decision. I didn't tell my guys that. I didn't tell them this weekend, go for Ocampo. I got Ocampo in a major upset. I think Ocampo's a big, heavy. These are bullshit fights. Two guys we should be demanding to fight. Why are we putting up with this, people?
How do you not have a heart attack? That seems like a lot of energy.
Terrence Crawford needs to start saying Errol Spence. Errol Spence's fucking name. He needs to say it enough so I can know how to say it. How about that? I still can't say that kid's name because people ain't saying it on the street. He's got his fan base. He's the biggest draw in the PBC. Why the fuck are you calling out two guys? Let me tell you something, Spence. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, you would have fought those two already if you're a real organization like Golden Boy or Top Rank, not some wannabe WWE ass, we only fight who's in our stable. That's not boxing. Boxing don't just have 10 guys on your roster that are the best and no one else can say anything. There are people all around the world that have different managers, different promoters that can challenge you. That shit don't work in boxing. And if anyone wants to look at ESPN and Top Rank, they're bringing in all kinds of promoters. Golden Boy, Loafer, they're bringing them all in. Samson, Ray Beltran. These guys are from everywhere. Give me this bullshit PBC's takeover. Nothing. Those fighters are nothing. That belt is nothing. They won't do it unless the fans say it. So why do we continue to push this? They don't pay me. Does anyone pay me out of ESPN? Does anyone pay me out of PBC? So I'm not going to go, we must watch this. Fucking Spence's last two fights was Lamont Peterson and Ocampo. I don't even know his first name, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Think about it, Lee. And then he goes on record. You could have bullshitted people and said, I want to fight Terrence Crawford and not even meant it. This is why I love what Deontay Wilder has chosen to do. And I'll segue out. Sorry, I'll get off of it, people. Until Spence starts fighting people, right? Until he starts putting a legit effort into proving he is the truth. I see you change your name to the Body Snatcher. Good change up. The Truth actually fights the top of the tier in the weight division, right?
Wasn't Mike McCallum the Body Snatcher?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He has a great body punch. Lee, there's talent there. There's talent, but back off with he's the next superstar. No, Terrence Crawford is. That guy that was undisputed at junior welterweights and then moved up and took another title, however he got it. That's not his problem what Jeff Horn and Pacquiao did. He took the title. Believe me, people, if Pacquiao would have beat Jeff Horn in Australia, guess who I have a favorite going in against Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford. Nothing changes. He's the real deal. He destroys Danny Garcia and Sean Porter in the same day. Danny Garcia is so fucking fabricated by PBC, it's disgusting. Look at his record since he left Golden Boy. They're all journeymen, Lee. Look it up. They're all journeymen. Then he fights one good guy in Keith Thurman, loses. Then he goes back. I'll fight Brandon Rios. How about that? Not only did he only fight 2 times in 16, he fight 1 time in 17. Go look it up. Fabricated.